Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I said move. Get out of my way. My way, young man. Get out of my way. Except he didn't say young man, did he? He didn't say that. He said young, female, I believe pregnant, dog. Get up. Get out of my way, young man. Get out of my way. Nobody was even in my way. It's just every now and then, you know, when you live through the 90s, you know, DMX just pops in your head. Even if you don't want it to, you have to say, get deep behind me. Move. Get out of my way. You know. Woo. There we go. Alrighty. What's this guy going to talk about? I mean, All right. I don't know. All right. So I said 35%. I did that for a reason. Why did I say 35%? Well, 350. I got a little surge of subscribers thanks to, I'm guessing, Coddington Bear. That I was informed that Coddington Bear apparently runs the Twitter. One of Owen's alternative Twitter pages things. And yeah, so it put out a little message. I saw it and I was like, oh my goodness, that's so nice. Look at that. And then a bunch of people came to see the video last night. And I was like, oh man, well, that's a lot of extra pressure. All these new people. And I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? No, it's good. I need pressure. I appreciate pressure. And if I want to find a keg, that's the place to get it. Because, wow. I'm just driving by a brewery or some Gold Ring Gulf Distributing. It's a distribution center for beer. And they just have kegs all over the place. Pallets and pallets and pallets of kegs. Why would I want a keg? Well, one day I want to brew. I want to brew one day. But today's not the day because I'm a poor man. All right, 35% to 1,000. That's why 35%. 350 is 35% the way to 1,000. Well, what happens at 1,000? I don't care about monetization, really. But the super chatting thing is a thing. There's tons of channels over 1,000 subscribers that have super chat ability. And nobody ever super chats because, I don't know, maybe because they don't ask for it, or maybe because, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Because people are going to support it or not. It's just whatever. But what's another thing? The 1,000? I don't know. Maybe the 1,000 subscribers. Oh, yeah, that's right. Live streaming from my phone, guys. Let me put that up. Live streaming from my phone. Is this? I'm like cutting off my head. Let me crank that up like that. How about that? Is that better? You guys don't want to give any thumbs ups. You just want to sit there and stare at me and listen and not say anything and no thumbs ups. This happened this morning. It's a little underwhelming. Just to be straightforward about it. It's a little underwhelming that I have too high of expectations. I have been told that. That sometimes you just got to be more realistic, compassionate towards people that are different than you. And, people aren't always going to do the things you expect them to do, and you need to adjust your expectations. All right, there. Almost started to sound like, oh, bam. You know who's really proud of Alabama? Obama. Good old, our ex-president, Obama. That guy, he's not proud of Alabama. He's off in a ditch somewhere, crawling on his belly. I assume. I don't know. I mean, that's just a guess. hypothetically, he could be crawling along the road on his belly, but he's probably not. I don't know. I've heard some things. I said I've heard some things, like from John Legend's girlfriend or whatever. The Obama thing, you know? But anyway, forget Obama. Alabama. Just wanted to say it out loud. Guess what? I live directly below Alabama in a city that has no abortion mills. And now, hypothetically, the closest place that somebody could really go is like Tallahassee or really far. It's not easy, which is good because despite the psyop of the people that are out there, the less abortion mills, the less abortions. It's a perfect correlation mathematically, and there's a lot of psychopaths that try to argue that, but we talked about that this morning. Now, I see that there's only one person, no comments. I'm going to make this a short stream just to let you know, just to preserve my tethering data. And if you're not going to participate and say hello, then, no sense in me continuing. Not right now, at least. It's just, and then the notification system of YouTube is just pathetic. Everybody knows it. It is pathetic. All right, so tonight, this is the important thing. So you'll see this video in a moment. It's fine. So tonight, we're going to do, and I don't know who we is. I'll figure it out. But me and somebody else or somebody's else, we're going to talk about some stuff. It's going to be a little, potentially a little intense, but not heated per se, because we're grown adults, know how to handle our business. And if we don't, say, move, get out my way, get out my way. No, seriously though. Got some resources gathered together for the topic tonight, and I'll be gathering the troops for good conversation that will lead to hopefully learning and enrichment. So that's the point. We don't just have conversations for the sake of conversations about conversations, or conversations that lead to conversations about conversations. And we really try to not have conversations about the conversations that would lead to conversations about conversations. Because, if people gather together just to have conversations that will lead to conversations about conversations that result in further conversations about conversations, then what profit is there? Because then all you're doing is just having conversations. No, we want to provide value and effective change, improvement, all that good stuff. I started work at 7. I got off at 5:25-ish. I walked across the street and said, hey, I'm not parked across the street. Then I walked back across the street to the side of the road that I was parked on. And here I am. What is that? Oh, that's a Jaguar? It's an F-type Jaguar with a blow-off valve. I bet that came factory default, huh? I thought it was like a Scion. How could you dare compare a Scion to it? Because it's a stupid car. I mean, it used to be cool. Jaguars used to have finesse, pizzazz. Now, whatever. It's like, is that a Nissan? No, I'll dare you. It's a Jaguar. Oh, okay. Thought it was a Nissan. Looked like a Nissan Altima. How could you dare? It's all the same, dude. It's all the same. It's all gasoline and pistons, and it's not all the same. They have different power. No, you don't have power. You don't have any power but given to you by God. Whoa, you try to quote Jesus there, aren't you there, huh? That's right. You better believe it. You have no power over me, but that which has been given to you by God. Oh boy. Seriously, one of the most epic moments in the history of mankind. All right. Be there or be square. Don't you dare shed a tear, because you know where, because we're going to be there. And if you can spare $1, if you can spare $1, then join patreon.com/gospelbearer, gospel bearer. And if you don't want to spare the dollar via Patreon, you can go to paypal.me/DevinJump. And if you care, it would be really quite sincere to do that. So if you care, share $1 with me. And if not, then you must hate rhyming, because I just did the greatest rhyming stream ever. Not really. Obviously, there's been better. It should be obvious. Why is it obvious? In your heart. What? He's not even making sense. All right, but seriously, tonight. What am I thinking of? Tal Bachman? Tal Bachman? Is that one? I don't know. Or Switchfoot? No. Audio Drilling? No. I feel like it's a Tal Bachman thing. Y'all don't even know who that is. The child of Bachman Turner Overdrive. If you lived through the 90s, you know about Tal Bachman. But maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. Tal Bachman's the dude that did the "and she's so high." Yeah, he did that. All the way up there. He skipped 4 octaves. Yeah. Bachman Turner Overdrive's child did that song. It was a hit wonder. But it wasn't a one-hit wonder. I think he had... No, maybe it was a one-hit wonder. He had a couple other songs. All right. I'll see you tonight. Maybe. Lord willing. You know, we make our plans, but you never know.